Yaga discomfiture. For the promise given by Bhatti Vikramarka, go to the banyan tree in the middle of the night in a terrible forest in search of the dead body of Bethala on the banyan tree. He took down Bethal's corpse from the top of the tree, put it on his shoulder, and walked silently from the graveyard. Then Bethala in the corpse, laughing terribly like a soul, said, King, don't be sad that the work you set out to do continues unhindered. Only the great deeds done by the great sages of the past have been interrupted. I will tell you about the Yaga discomfiture by Shvetketa. Listen. He continued to say in this way. Shvetketu was one of the kings of Surya dynasty who ruled the city of Ayodhya. He had only one daughter. The king's desire to have a son like a great warrior, Vasishtha, his caste guru, advised him to perform yaga and praise the gods and thus get the son. Gave Shvetketu agreed to that. Having built the Yagnasala, prepared all the necessary materials for the yagna, the king sat in the yagna diksha. A lot of uncleanness should not enter the yagna during the yagna. If you enter like that, the yagna will be disturbed. Therefore, from the beginning of the yagna till its completion, the Ritvikos, Advaryus, Ajatris, Hutas, Purohitulu who are in the yagna hall must not go outside, and none of the above should enter the yagna hall. Arrangements were made. At the gate of the Yagnasala stood guard the Ahura Thrus put later. Prayers were offered to all the deities that the yagna should continue uninterrupted, and the yagna started. A Brahman named Khandu and his son were among the Ritvikus in the Yagnasala. Halfway through the yagna, one of Khandu's cousins passed away. Then Chitragupt came to Yam Dharmaraja and said, This man's life expectancy is over. If we take his life now, then in the yagna of Shweta Ketu, filthiness will come to Khandu, who is a Ritviku, and the yagna will be disturbed. In another week, the yagna will be completed. Shall we keep Kan's cousin alive? He asked. Yam thought for a while and said, We don't need to think about breaking the yagna. Let us do our work. When Chitragupta sent Yam's Dutas went and took Deep and his son Gautamai. Khandu's wife knew that they were in Shvetketu's Yagna Shala. If her married husband is a Ritvika, the yagna will be disturbed. If filthiness does not tell the news, she will feel guilty. Thinking this, Khandu's wife sent mail through a man to the place of yagna. The man who brought this news was from their village Golla. She was taking ghee for the yagna. The man offered ghee to the guard outside the yagna shala and said, Aya, will you call the Kandu inside and Varbai out once? We have to have a word with them. That is, those inside are not allowed to come out. It is the order of the king, said the guard. Well, tell them both of them got filthiness. Their cousin is dead, said the lady. The guard said, If you say that, then the king is your head. Will remove go to the other side, he scolded her. At the same time something in Yagna Kunda, a black-shaped object fell. The fire is extinguished. No matter how much I poured it was of no use. Mischief! Mischief! Shouts the priests. You have done something wrong, said the king. No mistake has been made by us. But let us slowly inquire what happened, said Vasishtha. On careful enquiry, the cause of disruption of the yagna was learned by the guard. Among the Ritvikus in the yagna sala, Khandu got filthiness. The news reached the guard, but he did not enter. When you came to know about this, why didn't you talk inside? Vasishtha asked Kavlavan. Maharaju ordered that no outside news should be allowed to come in, said the guard. Yes. I have issued a long order that the yagna will be disturbed. The gods have disturbed my yagna, said the king. Narrating the story of Bethala, Raja, why did the gods disturb the yagna of Shvetketu? Is it impossible for Yamdharma Raja to let the dead man live for 1 week? To Yagna, why is it so useless to pray to the gods without disturbing them? If you know the answers to these doubts and do not tell them, your head will explode, he said. Vikramarka replied, "It is the king who has made it useless to pray to the gods. If he had left the burden of completing the yagna to the gods, he could have done the yam without getting a mile of land until the end of the yagna. But the king made his own arrangements to prevent impurity from entering the yagna and made the deities not responsible. The reason is the white one," he said. As soon as the king broke his silence, Betla disappeared with the corpse and disappeared again.